Welcome to the Chop Team. I'm your host, Seth the Dart Child.
I'm your host, twinsinc.
Our show is about two guys and any friends that happen to come over with a topic that we want to chop up.
This is our barbershop style podcast. We discuss it all. If the fellas at the shop will go in on it, we will. Let's chop it up.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. I think you can see from the title 2020 updates. I just had some experiences recently. That for better or for worse, I just wanted to share.
It's like a marriage. You said for better or worse?
Well, I mean, because, they may be a little bit embarrassing.
Oh.
A little bit uncomfortable.
Okay.
But I figure it's 2020.
Okay.
With all the stuff that's happened, I just wanted to say this because it just happened on literally Thanksgiving morning.
On Thanksgiving morning?
Well, let me roll it back. For some odd reason, we've had a lot of storms in the last couple months, right? This has been a very active hurricane season. And even though we're in the ATL, for some odd reason, they just blow right on up, right? Anyway, so a couple of weeks ago, I live in a condominium complex. I have a carport. And,
oh, yeah.
So I think it was Zeta, I don't know.
Yeah, one of them hurricanes.
It blew my carport to shreds. I mean, literally shredded my carport.
Yeah, it peeled it back. Like somebody had a can opener, like.
And it busted my window upstairs in the upstairs guest bedroom.
Oh, I didn't know bust the window. You didn't tell me that part.
Oh, yeah, busted my window. So.
Oh, man.
So, cool. It was all crazy, too. You know what I'm saying? I went outside. It looked like a third world country outside. Okay, cool. So I have to get that fixed. I took the opportunity to do some home improvements, fix my backyard. So now I have a nice, decent backyard, but I spent a lot of money fixing my window. That's fine. Okay. So fast forward a couple, Thanksgiving, and there's another storm that hit or something. This might have been Zeta, Beta, I don't know anymore. And at about 4:30 in the morning, I hear a trickle, right? So I'm dreaming. I hear a trickle. I think I got to pee.
Wait, hold on.
Well, you know how you hear water in your dream?
Oh, okay.
You hear water in your dream, and you be like, oh, I better get up and go pee because I don't want to pee in my sleep.
Oh, my goodness. Go ahead.
So when I finally struggle through the consciousness, I still hear water. I'm like, damn, a pipe busted.
Oh.
So I'm prepared for that part, right?
Oh.
So I get up, and I'm listening, and it's like it's coming from over my head in my master bedroom. And I'm like, damn. Okay. I go up into the attic, and I have a leak. And it's not just a little leak. It looks like a faucet. Not all the way on, but it looks like a faucet is on.
Now, this has happened on Thanksgiving morning?
4:30 in the morning.
A.M.
Thursday morning.
Oh, wow.
So I'm entertaining Thursday at my house for Thanksgiving.
Okay. So,
I'm up. So I'm up in the attic. After I get finished doing my initial cursing, I have to do something because when I first looked at my ceiling, you could see the water stains on the ceiling. I'm like, what the living hell?
Yeah, it's not good at all.
So I go up to the attic, and in that one spot right over my master bedroom, it's a steady flow. I found out later what it was. I didn't know on your roof there was a membrane or something like that.
I didn't know neither. I didn't know any pipes up there.
No, not pipes. On the roof, once they put down the wood, before they put down the shingles, there's some kind of covering.
Okay.
It's called a membrane. I don't know what that means.
And what does membrane do?
I guess it gives you a waterproof coating underneath the shingles.
So if it rain, water get in, it just keeps it.
It's gonna hit the shingles.
Right.
Once it goes through the shingles, there should be a membrane underneath the shingles and the wood. Mine has peeled back. I found this out from the roofer. So, and the worst part about it is that having peeled it back the way it was peeled back, it was funneling all the water to a joint. So instead of a steady drip, I was getting a constant flow. I had a bucket up in the attic. I filled up an entire bucket in like 15, 20 minutes. I did this for like an hour and a half. I can't even tell you how tired I am.
So pretty much you got a bucket and you trying to figure out how to fix it.
Yes. In
Dump
the
the
middle of
water.
a major storm. But it gets worse. So I don't want you to think that was just the bad part. No, the bad part was I was up there working and my roof in the bedroom fell in.
Wait.
The ceiling, not the roof, the ceiling.
In the master bedroom.
Mm-hmm. On my TV and dresser. So, yep, my 55-inch TV got some water damage. Along with insulation and sheetrock and all that good stuff. Wow. No, that's not the bad part though.
Well, I'm glad you weren't. I'm glad you weren't standing on top of it when it happened.
What? I was.
Oh, you fell through. You fell through,
dude.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you.
I told you I was gonna laugh.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because of the pain. So you fell through your roof.
Ceiling, yes, sir.
Until you fell on the bed though, right?
No, I didn't fall all the way. I caught myself.
With your leg hanging.
One leg was hanging. And I caught myself in full push-up position with one foot almost touching my TV.
Yeah. So what you do? You pull yourself up, or you just?
And dude, my wrist still hurts right now, bruh. Because I didn't feel it, but obviously when I was in full push-up position with one leg hanging out, but there's no brace. I can't just put a knee down. So I'm literally
hanging for dear life,
and I'm literally moving my hand up an inch or two on the brace till I can get back to stand-up position.
Oh my goodness!
So I'm sitting there like, the word not having a good day.
Not having a good day. Shit, you just getting started. You said 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we fell through around 5 o'clock.
Yeah, probably about 5:30.
Oh man!
So, and I'm tired. And I didn't wake up my son or nothing like that. I didn't call.
Oh, so family is here at the time now. Family.
And my son, when I went through the roof, my son came after I finally dragged myself up back into the attic. He was like, "Dad, what's happening?" I just wanted to kick him out.
Hold on. Did he walk in the room and say what happened?
He was like,
so he ain't said big ass hole.
No, that's what he's like. Dad, what's happening? Oh my God, what's happening? I'm thinking, I hate you. You know what? I shouldn't have had you.
Oh, really?
So now I got him, because at first I was just like, okay, I can deal with this. I had figured out how to deal with it. So now I got him set up as a bucket brigade. Like, yo, fill this. I had two. I ran outside, got my car wash buckets. So we for the next hour or so, and then I had to clean it all up. But so about 8 o'clock, everything looks decent again. I'm tired. Been up since 4:30 doing real man work, and I still got people coming by. But the good part is the weather turned really well and sunny, and outside of me knowing that I fell through my ceiling a few hours ago.
I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. So more than likely that water been pouring for a while.
It was, bruh. When I say it was coming, constant falling.
But you said you did see a ring up there.
Yeah, I'm talking about, but it could have just been 30 minutes. It was a constant flow. If you go in your bathroom sink and turn the knob, not all the way, but just turn it over, and then just watch how much water comes through.
Oh, a lot of water.
It was a constant flow. I'm like, what the deuce?
All right, so you fall through the floor. You almost fall through, but you're hanging for dear life.
If I had not have caught myself, I might have ended up in the hospital. Ooh. Because I was hitting the television and the dresser prior to hitting the floor.
Oh, so it wasn't a straight fall on the bed. It was straight.
It's not even falling to the floor, to the carpet. I was going to hit.
And don't you live like on like a second floor? So you could have fell through that floor too.
I could have, tore up my floor.
And then the bed fall.
I could have ended up in the living room for all.
So you saying you could be like the Incredible Hulk and
yeah.
Talking about Thanos is coming.
Yep, on Endgame, right there.
Thanos is coming. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I didn't know that happened.
Nah, bro, I went ahead and manned up. I was like, you know what? I'll deal with this. But and the worst part about it, so 8:30, my adrenaline's still pumping, and I'm good. About 3-4 o'clock, all of a sudden, I can't hardly move my wrist. I'm like, what in the heck? and my hip started hurting, and my knee started hurting, and I got a bad scrum. Like, I'm walking around like, see, that's what I'm saying. I know it ain't funny, but
oh man, yeah. There's a lot going on there, man.
And the whole time, I never actually got mad. You know why?
Why?
Because it's 2020. So much bad crap has happened this year. How are you gonna take it personal?
You know what? I can't even argue with you on that. I mean, we don't need it to get worse. Yeah, that's knocking on wood, people, because that, you know, that's not the way I want to start my Thanksgiving vacation, you know, break.
Dude,
you was off all week, right? You was off the whole week, and then
it was. I mean, all the running around you had to do on Thursday, all the running around I had to do on Friday to try to get a roofer to actually come out. I finally got somebody to come out Saturday around noon.
To patch it up and everything.
But I was serious. I had figured out a way to jury rig it. I'm at Lowe's explaining what I want. This dude looks at me like, that ain't gonna work. I'm like, listen, it'll work. No, it ain't.
you trying to figure out the most affordable way to do it temporary until you can get somebody actually do it professionally.
The way it was coming down, because the way my association's set up, if I would have went up there myself and tried to get a ladder and do it, it would I would have instantly been in violation with my association. Oh, so they have to come fix it. I can't do it.
Somebody would have took a picture of you. Like, I wasn't up there. This picture right here shows, is that you with the blue shirt on?
Yeah.
The Dachopteam guy? Yeah, that's you.
And I'd have been fined for trying to save my house. I went and bought a truck funnel.
Truck funnel?
Yes, big funnel. Because it was coming down in one spot, I can't afford to not have a tarp on the roof.
Oh, okay. Like got you.
So I got a truck funnel. I got some heavy plastic. I hot glued to the inside of it, super glued it, set up a netting so all the water was going to hit their funnel there. I taped up a water hose, and I like, it could just run straight into the bathtub. I'm good. Everybody was like, that's crazy. What you going to do? So,
I mean, that's true.
It.
Hey, listen, that's what we do.
But, yeah, that was my...
I mean, I don't have nothing that, no competition. You got that. That's all you. But I mean, most of y'all probably can't see. If you're on YouTube, you can, if you're on YouTube, you probably see that the background's a little different. So what I've been doing is this week, you was here last week and it was all open. So in the man cave, when I moved in this house, it was unfinished, meaning that you can see, there was no insulation, nothing. It was just open. So what I've been doing, and I've been working to close up the studio, getting looking really nice. So this week, me and my family member, Chunky the Don, Mr. Handyman, I got about 8 more outlets put in down here. And you see behind me, if you're on YouTube and you're watching, I got drywall up. So I've been doing this little break here. I'm getting a lot done. Studio's coming along. So. As far as this a lot of good things. Me being home because of the virus. I've been doing a lot of home repairs. A lot of just self projects. Now, when that hurricane hit, because I got a little bit of damage. I ain't got nothing close to that. I have a new fence I bought, and the only part that the only thing damaged in my house was the gate. At the fence, with the gate, open up and close. The metal part that locks in, that single piece only came off. Out of all the fence I have, the most important piece of the fence broke off. So I had to get that put back on. But outside of that, I had, 2020 has been okay for me been at home and working and stuff. But, I'm glad you're okay, because that could have been bad for anybody. You falling through your roof. And then fall on top of like a TV and dresser,
Bro, I don't know what. I was impressed. But you know what I thought?
What you thought?
I was up there while I was thinking about this all effed up. I was thinking, I probably should get a girlfriend. I need somebody here to feel my panic with me.
Well, with me panicking, at least you have somebody to comfort you. Like, baby, it's okay. Can you say after about 3 o'clock, you just start feeling stuff? My hand, my back, my leg.
I know. I was like, maybe I should invest in a girlfriend. I'm like, nah, I'll just stick with the chicken heads. But
I don't
for that
know.
one moment when I'm in push-up position, staring down at my floor thinking, this is messed up. I'm thinking, I need a girlfriend.
Listen,
I've turned over a new leaf.
you know what? Then again, it might have worked out for you because, you know, you don't have that person nagging. Like, you know, you're already frustrated because one is a hole in the roof and everything going on. You know, my tomorrow, oh, you should do it this way. You do it that way. Why don't you do it this way?
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen. You didn't have that frustrated because sometimes you're already frustrated at what's going on. I don't need any on top of that saying what I could do, should do. Are you going to do it? No, then shut up. You know what I'm saying? You saw me to fall through my roof.
Did you see my leg dangling? Did you see my leg? I mean, I was on one toe in push-up position. I'm like, dude, this is the most horrible thing.
So, a question. So, when your son walked in on you, not walking on you, but when he came in the room, were you still hanging or were you like in a room?
Literally, it's like, I think he did it on purpose. He literally walked into the room and said, Dad. The instant I got back into a secure position, Dad, what's going on? Oh my God. I'm like, 3 seconds sooner, you would have been useful. 3 seconds. I was like, I think he stood there and watched me do it. I don't know what's on his phone because you know it could be your YouTube.
You check YouTube later, you see this is my dad on Thanksgiving Day.
My dad like, oh, Dad, I got 1 million views on you hanging from the ceiling. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I know it's goofy, but I'm sick of this year. I thought I was safe after the orange man lost the election, but no, it's still 2020.
Oh, that's gonna be a whole nother topic later on because it's just getting started. It's just about to get real out here. And people don't even know it. We don't spend I think we spent the most money during this Black Friday shopping in history.
Really?
Yeah, I was watching somebody breaking down the finances. When I say we, African Americans, of course, because we spend about $1 trillion a year. We spent the most money during this pandemic time. And there is still a projection of about, what was that? 17 million people still going to file for unemployment by the end of this year. Mind you, it's already November 29th and December here. So we got a month left. So that's
17 million more people in the month of December?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't know. I was watching someone who does finances on credit repair and all that stuff. And she was breaking down the number. I'm like, wow. And just think about how people just, think everything is okay. COVID is going up. People now getting sick. People are still dying. I think what happened was I want to say from the time the election started, the COVID conversation has been put on back burner. And then because people don't see it or hear about it, they don't care about it. Don't worry about it. So you got people running out in the streets, unmasked, not really taking precautions of what's going on. And now once the election's over and we have a president now you turn on CNN, what's the conversation? Oh, COVID this, COVID that, second wave. Now they're shutting down stuff. Matter of fact, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they don't got a home field to play for the next 3 weeks. Yeah, I think Tampa Bay. I know there's an NFL team that said there's no contact sports for her next 3 weeks.
Wow.
So they got to play all the games at other fields, whatever, because they're trying to keep the COVID exposure and risk down to minimal. So, and everybody acting like everything is cool. But when they start shutting people down, you can't go nowhere. And you spend your money trying to buy these TVs that's still going to be there once you even dead and gone.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so,
Listen, I'm not even Christmas shopping. I'm gonna make some T-shirts. I'm gonna go buy some cheap T-shirts from Roses or something like that. The most expensive thing I'm spending is vinyl to print T-shirts. That's it. I give. And having went through my ceiling, I realized that my disposable cash just got disposed of.
Yeah.
But no, it's serious. This
thing. Hold on, this thing about that too, because you hosted Thanksgiving at your house. I'm sure you bought all the food and everything.
Good chunk of it.
You got the food, got the house smelling good. You bought this, you clean this, you update this.
Too late to cancel.
And then all of a sudden now you got a hole in the roof. I just spent over $1,000 on stuff to prepare for this. Yeah, that's not. I feel the pain.
Yep.
I'm like, you know what? Everybody go home.
Well, and you know what? You mentioned the good part about the positives. For anybody listening and has not invested in stock, I dropped a lot of money personally into Robinhood recently. I wish I had more, but since March, I've gotten a 64% return on my investment. So even though bad stuff is happening, I'm financially better off in 2020 than I was in 2019.
Yeah, and that's, you know what, and I'm glad you brought that up too, because we talked about it, I think last week, and I actually bought me some stock myself, and as I check my stock now, I'm already up about $5 now.
$5.
I mean,
talk after this.
Right. I mean, I was, I threw something in there, threw it out the wall and see if it's sticking. Guess what? It did stick. I'm like, okay. And I'm kind of mad because you've been telling me I'll do this a long time ago. I've been dragging my feet. But after last week, a conversation, I said, let me go throw some money at and see what happened. I'm like, oh, I do got a good return here. Okay.
As I've told everybody, when it comes to stocks, I don't know. I am not a stock expert, anything. But
right.
Listen, for the immediate future, immediate meaning maybe a year or two, electronic vehicles are money in the bank.
Tesla,
Neo, Lee, XP. What's the other one? Workhorse. And I'm only saying it because, truthfully, this ain't my table to eat from. I saw the table. I saw the food on the table. I'm calling all my people to come get it because I can't eat it all. It's out there for everybody.
Facts.
Go get it. That's all I'm saying about that. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to give you an update to say, hey, I had an adventure. I survived it. And it's humorous enough to tell. If it's embarrassing, if you got something smart to say, as long as it's funny, I'm cool. You can keep your negative junk to yourself, but
listen,
it's funny.
I'm just glad that you survived it so you can tell about it.
Yeah. I mean, there was a moment when I was scared as hell.
I mean,
but after a moment, I was just like,
listen, I couldn't imagine just being upstairs in the living room and then falling through the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, because mind you, the first thing gonna pop in my head is, as I'm falling is like ching, 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 because you can't have a hole in your roof or floor anywhere in the house and you're gonna be okay with it. Just and on top of that, I got kids, so don't listen. Imagine you can imagine them falling through the hole too. Yeah. Luckily, you don't have the kids running around your house, so you're good.
I ain't got kids. Ain't nobody in the attic, but you know, Chunky could fix it. My boy Floyd can. It's not that bad. The roof is the only major problem because I can't get up there and handle it. But the interior of the house, I have that straightened out by this weekend.
Matter of fact, even on that note, so for the young people or anybody who's listening, if you have any young generation or any kids you're raising, teach them now to learn a trade.
Yes. Because
right now, my cousin Chunky the Don, follow my IG, he's on the show a few times. This man is his stock value has went up since COVID. Since people were getting laid off on their job, his stock value has gone up. And when I say stock value, I mean because he's a handyman, and
skills pay the bills.
Skills pays the bills. Like I said, this man put in 8 outlets in the unfinished basement. He helped me put my drywall up. He did it. I helped him out. I was his helper, but he helped put my drywall up down here. Mm-hmm. Mind you, when I first moved into this house and I got an estimate, they told me I wanted a bathroom down here because it's that big. I have 600 square feet. Mm-hmm. I was like, let me get a bathroom down there and then drywall down here. They're like, oh, that's going to be like $38,000. Okay, I'll get back to you on that. Right. So I say, okay, all right. Let's hold off on the bath right now. How about just do the installation and the drywall? This man said $18,000. I said, okay, well, thank you for the information. I'll get back to you shortly. Let's fast forward to 2020. I have my installation in, and I have the drywall up. People, it's not that expensive. YouTube is your friend, but the installation I did, but the material only cost about $300. I spent $300 on installation. Mm-hmm. The drywall you see here, Seth, and people behind me, YouTube watching, the drywall only cost me $232.
Just material.
21 pieces of drywall, $232.
Wow. Okay.
So, and then I probably spent maybe a couple thousand or so on tools because I don't have all any saw, drill, all that stuff. But overall, I might have spent less than $4,000 on everything altogether compared to paying $18,000 or $38,000. So what I'm saying is that and I'm sitting back and I'm watching them do X, Y, Z. I said, man, I wish I took shop class serious. You know what I'm saying? I wish when I went to vocational school, I wish I took carpentry and all that stuff serious. I'm like, man, electrician. I'm like, oh man, because I could have did so much more.
If I had it to do over, skills pay the bills.
Listen,
HVAC, electrician,
plumbing,
plumbers,
all that.
Skills pay the bills.
Listen,
even auto mechanics. Come on, dude.
Cars, right? So at the end of the day, regardless you let off, people have houses. It's houses. You can anybody can right now can walk outside their house, apartment, wherever you live at. You can walk right outside and do a 360, and there's money all around you.
Yep.
What do you mean? If you see houses or apartment, they're gonna need an electrician. They're gonna need a plumber. They're gonna need anybody. Those things people need regardless.
Hey, dude, my next summer, I'm going. Really, once the weather changes, I'm going to do a part-time pressure washing business.
Facts. And then people who live in the HOAs, like I do, you'll get that friendly email. If your side of your house is not so bright, you'll get that friendly letter saying, hey, it's your first warning. We need you to go ahead and clean off. And me thinking that's kind of disrespectful. I pay all this money for his mortgage, and I pay his HOA fee. That's why I tell you what I need to, what
you got to do.
What I got to do in my house? What? But anyway, that's here or there. Whole number shit, and that's part of the game. But once again, when you pressure wise can be very expensive if you don't know what you're doing. But once you figure out yourself, or YouTube University, it's cheap as hell and it's easy.
My God, YouTube University.
At the end of the day, only thing you may lose is a little bit of time. You may lose about a couple hours on time trying to learn it, whatever. But it's going to save you a couple $100 easily. Yep. Easily.
And once you can do it, you can market it. That's all it is.
It's a skill. Facts. And get certified for it, and you become really certified. So once again, people, if you have young kids you're raising, let them pursue their dream. But I'm making sure my kids, if they have a vocational school or a vocational program they can enroll in, I'm making them do it. And if it's carpentry, electrician, mechanical, I'm pushing them to do good in that, because the skills pays the bills. So you can graduate from high school and get you a job. Listen, I know somebody right now who's getting paid training right now. They get paid to work, right? They're teaching them how to do the work, and they paying for them to go to school at the same time. And on top of that, they get them free tools and stuff to, on top of that.
Which is huge. Tools are an investment.
Oh, tools and investment, and tools are expensive. Like I said, I probably spent maybe about $1,000 just this week alone buying tools I didn't have, or tools I didn't think I got a nail gun now. I got a saw. I got a staple gun. Like, it's not one. There's plenty of guns or not guns, but plenty of tools you need.
Yep.
If you have anything unfinished, or also just it's just a good skill to have. So 2020 has taught me a lot of things, and I hope it could teach other people in the future. Like, listen, get those skills that pays the bill, because you cannot go wrong. Point blank, period. Because right now, because everyone's home, can't really go anywhere or do much. But guess what? Home repairs is probably the biggest thing. I bet you right now, I guarantee, take away Black Friday, I guarantee Lowe's and Home Depot have made so much money from March until now. Because people are home, and people are like, you know what? I might fix this. I might work on that. I might do this. I promise you, people are buying tools, buying materials. They fixing stuff up. I promise you, if there was a breakdown of YouTube on DIY, do-it-yourself videos, or even that channel, those channels are going up, because that's what people are doing right now. Why not? You have the time.
Yep.
So 2020 has its ups and downs, but there's a lot of good things. Me personally, I can say I'll pull out of it, and I got a lot of things done. Like I said, in my man cave, and I'm loving it. And y'all get a tour shortly once I get everything finalized. I got plenty before pictures, but the after is gonna be dope.
Word. Yep, and that's it. Listen, it is. I just roll with the punches. 2020, do it, but be safe, have fun, learn to invest. If you come out of this year without having learned to do anything new,
facts,
you've messed up. This was an opportunity to increase what you can do, what you bring to the table. And if you haven't taken it, can't blame it on nobody when you find yourself lacking in the future, because I've learned a number of new skills, and some of them are good. Some of them were required.
Oh, you learn not to walk on top of the roof. Hey. if you found there's water going on, yeah, you may not want to walk up there.
You know what really hurt my feelings?
What was that?
While I was up there doing all that work, all of this would have been simplified, just like your man cave. All of this would have been simplified had I did a few different investments, like floor to ceiling. You know what I'm saying? I could have just put down wood across the entire ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
I could walk across with no danger. How much is a wood board going to cost?
Not that expensive. But you're right. You're right, because if you go up, and I don't recommend it, but if you have to go up to your attic, let's say change out the filter, whatever, you know, if once you go up there, you don't gotta walk away. You can put your hand down and you can see where it's really soft at.
Yeah.
Meaning that if you step on it, you're gonna fall. You don't put your leg through the floor.
Yep.
But if you have the skills to pay the bills, you can actually make that possibly an additional room or storage.
Yep.
Or you just put the wood down to secure it. You know what I'm saying? Insulated it, and it could be a storage or a mini man cave. Trust me, if you have a house, like I look at my, I'm like, man, this big room, I could probably make another room up here if I really wanted to, and it's really easy.
And once again, storage. So that's on me. Once again, while I was up there, I contemplated a lot of stuff.
I'm sure.
I contemplated a few items. Well, so 2020, that's my fault. I messed up, and I can laugh at it today. I was not laughing on Thursday
or Friday,
but you know, you live, and if you live long enough, you'll learn.
All right, people, make 20. You know, start thinking about 2021 and goals and things you need to work on and be better and be great. But once again, follow us on the Dachopteam on IG. You can follow me on twinsinc. Send us an email at the dachopteam@gmail. The descriptions it is below, so you don't gotta remember everything. We can play it back because more playbacks works in our favor, right?
Please watch. Please view.
Like, share, comment. But just let us know how you feel and how's your 2020 going. I hope it's good. And we out.
Peace.